Hello and good morning, everyone. Can everyone see the video and hear my voice? Can you please confirm? Hello, Saraki. Thanks for the donation. Hello, Ankate. Hello, Sana. Hello, Suman. Good morning. Good afternoon. Hello, Girish. Welcome to our Sunday morning's live stream about IELTS speaking task 1. So, how are you all doing today? I'm very happy to see you guys. Girish, morning. Zarna, welcome. Chitra, morning. Okay, thank you, Ankit, for the confirmation. Yerub, good morning. Suman, it's 1 p.m. here. Okay, where are you from, Suman? Mohammed, Chan, you are a new student here. Very good morning and welcome to you. Chitra says, I'm new here. Welcome, Chitra. Susan, doing good. Thank you very much. Parvez, welcome. Shumon says, I'm from India. Okay, welcome. Mohammed said you're a new student too. Very good. So I'm very happy to see all the new students who have joined from the different parts of the world. It's really my pleasure to see you and meet you. And I'm doing great, guys. How about you? Prajapati, alaikum salam. Join me, Prajapati, if you're free. Vamsi, good morning. You want to be the part of this class? You are already the part of the class, guys. So don't worry about that. Sonia, good morning. Prajapati, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Prajapati? Very good. Welcome to our Sunday morning's live stream. And as you see, today's topic is IELTS speaking task 1. Obviously, we're going to know some techniques, strategies to get good score in IELTS exam, and not only IELTS exam, also some techniques how you can start any conversation, any topic. All right. Jan said, I'm new student, welcome. Yuruf said, I'm from Somalia. Thank you very much. So, Prajapati, would you like to introduce briefly about yourself? Thank you. So, how long have you been learning English, Prajapati? Okay. Mm-hmm. And please tell us when you started learning English, what were the problems you had and how did you overcome it? Mm-hmm. Very good. Thank Okay, so that's really cool. Thank you very much, Prajapati, for your explanation how you started learning English and how you have become, more confident than what you were. Great. So, welcome once again, dear viewers. It's really my pleasure to see many known people. Asha, welcome. Abdi Mohammed, welcome again. And Mohammed says Somalia. Okay, welcome all the lovely people. And mhm. Okay, that's right. Thank you very much. That's really a cool technique. As you know, we call it immersion, that we have created an environment where everyone must speak in English, because this is the proven strategy and technique that if you are in English environment, by speaking more, by interacting with other people, your fellow colleagues or learners, will be the only way to develop your quality of English. It doesn't matter how bad is your grammar or pronunciation at the beginning, but it helps a lot. We have got another speaker, Kaiser. Welcome. Wa alaikum salam. Certainly, certainly you can join me anytime, whenever you like. Okay, I'm here. Sure, that's great. I hope to see you soon. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, Prajapati is afraid of boys. You are afraid of girls? Jeez, all of my subscribers learners are fluent speaker, except maybe one or two. Like Anarir is a very basic beginner. He never learned English, but still he's practicing a lot, I should say. Obviously, everyone should motivate him, inspire him to talk more. Exactly. And he always joins me whenever he's free. The only reason, because he would like to speak in English. He said to me his friend always makes jokes because he can't speak English. I said, don't worry, one day you'll be an expert and you will show them that how good you are in speaking English. Okay, I look, Professor Haider is joined. Yeah, yeah, I have invited him. Hel- Good morning and Assalamu alaikum. Hi there. Where are you? So did you spend the night in somewhere? Okay. So how far is that metro station from your home or apartment? We don't say apartment, flat. Apartment is American English. Flat, eh? Flat British English. Oh, if you walk, how long it might take? Oh, I wouldn't wait for the bus in that case. I walk a lot. And also, walking is a very good exercise, as you know. Kaisar, you can do one thing. You can mute your microphone. You can go for prayer, and you can come back if you want. That's not a problem. I'm making the live stream from the web. I can bring 11 people at a time. No worries. So, Haider, have you had your breakfast? Hmm? Okay, it's better you have your breakfast as soon as possible. You need glucose energy. Oops, it's a bit noisy. Okay, in the meantime, let me read out some of the messages from our commentators. Chitra said, how can you hear our voice? I can't hear a voice, Chitra, unfortunately. Yerup said, I don't know much English, but I want to learn it because I love it so much. I hope you can help me. Certainly, Yerup, as long as you are here, that means you have taken the very good step to learn and develop yourselves. Hello, Firuza, welcome. Uh, if you continue here, we'll learn more. Obviously, this is how my learners always learn it. The biggest problem I have is speaking and writing. How can you learn? The For the speaking, you need to talk to as many people as possible. And obviously for writing, you need to write a lot and get it checked by a competent and qualified teacher. Sorry. So these are the answers of questions. Make you welcome. Sajida, walaikum salam. Hey, Anaria is here. Join me. So once again, guys, we are okay, going to start our lesson soon. As soon as Haider is back. Haider is still in the metro. Hello, Anaria is welcome. Good morning. Yes. So Anaria has learned a Bengali word. Prajapati is a Bengali word, yeah? Butterfly. All right. So Anaria, tell us, where are you from and what do you do? Tell us, where are you from and what do you do? And what do you do? What do you do? First, you need to answer that I'm a computer programmer. Very good. Okay, by the way, dear viewers, this Hello live stream has been shared by the Facebook Live as well as the YouTube channel Live. Okay, some people are watching from there. Welcome all the viewers who have joined from Facebook as well as the YouTube channel. And obviously we're going to have a good time today to speak some of the speaking task one of IELTS exam. And Haider, is it okay for you to talk? If not, that's fine. You can talk to us later. Okay. So, Haida, if you'd like to tell us where you're from, briefly, please. Thank you very much. Okay, there are a few more people have joined. Omar, good morning. Sijuka, morning. Izaskan, walaikum salam. Avoy, I'm doing great. Shukla, you're first time. Good, welcome here. Thanks for joining here. So today our topic is IELTS speaking task one. If anyone has any question regarding IELTS exam, you're welcome to ask me. I'll be happy to answer. All right, so let me share the screen. Uh, all right, so in IELTS exam, there are 4 criteria for getting good marks. Okay, the first one is fluency and coherence. Second one is lexical resource. Third one is grammatical range and accuracy. And the last one is pronunciation. So 25% each of the modules of the speaking task. Okay. And obviously depends on the candidate and depends on the person, how the person interact and answer to the question. So in IELTS exam, there are 3 types of task. Task 1, task 2, and task 3. Task 1 is, the general introduction with you, with the examiner and basic questions. And after that, task 2, which is we call cue card. And the task 3 is advanced grammar. And depending on your answer, all these, total duration should be in between 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. So that is the, explanation of the different tasks of the speaking section of IELTS exam. Hello, Ilham. Welcome. Tushar, welcome. So, Prajapati, are you still there? She has muted her microphone.
Yes, teacher, I am here. I just muted myself because I have been hearing noise.
Okay, don't worry about that for the crowd noise, but that's okay. So once again, dear viewers, it's Sunday morning and our local time is 8:45 a.m., which is the UK time. And obviously you can see that I'm at home. There's I'm conducting the lessons about the IELTS exam, and our topic is speaking task 1. So what are the questions that a candidate might be asked during the speaking task 1? Let's find out from some of the sample answers. Okay, so the very basic question is that in IELTS exam, they are going to ask you, what's your name? Now, if I'm going to ask you, Prajapati, please, you have to tell us what's your name and where are you from?
My name is Prajapati and I am from Bangladesh.
Okay, Anna Rieres, again, what's your name and where are you from? I work as a computer programmer. I work as a computer programmer. Very good. And When Haider finishes his journey, we're going to talk to him. And also, you must take some breakfast, Haider. I'm sure you must be hungry. Okay. Do you know this proverb, hunger is the best sauce? Does anyone know the meaning of this proverb? Hunger is the best sauce.
Yes, teacher, I don't understand.
Can you please explain? How do you understand? Hunger is the best sauce. What does it mean?
Teacher, in this hunger means I am eagerly interested to learn. That is my hunger.
Okay. Has anyone heard about this expression? Hunger is the best sauce. Hello, Yerub. Welcome again. Thank you, Prajapati, for the advertisement. By the way, dear viewers, if you see the heart-shaped symbol, just touch it once to support me. This is the simple way you say thanks to the live streamer, whether it's a teacher or a student. We have to remember that it's an English learning app, and our primary focus here to learn English and develop ourselves to the next level, which is why we have got many dedicated teachers almost 24/7. Whenever you enter to this live stream, I mean to this platform or this app, you'll find there is a teacher and there are many students who are making live stream, which is amazing. And and if you want to join those live streams, you have to request to the students that may I join. Okay, rather than don't sound like that you're ordering like join me, call me, add me. Don't use like this. Always request politely that may I join, may I be part of your live stream. Okay, but for the case of teachers, you can't say like this, because if you're not the subscriber to the teacher, you'll not be able to join the teacher's live stream, and that is the rule here, that a student must subscribe to the teacher in order to join to this live stream. Okay, and obviously, most of the cases, the student will add you in the live stream, and then you can talk to the students. And also, you can make your own live stream. If you're making the live stream from the mobile phone, you can bring 4 people as guest speakers. And if you're making the live stream from the web, you can bring, I believe that more than 4, sometimes 6, 8, or 11. All right. So this is the way you can use this app as well as the web. Remember that the more you practice, you'll be more expert, and your confidence level will be grown up. Hello, Roshni. Welcome. Roshni is a hello star. Vamsi, you're welcome. John, being hungry means one less concerned about the taste of one's food. Okay. Hello, Dime. Welcome. I can see on student live stream 6 people on Hopton. Yeah, that's possible. So hi there. When you are back, you can come again and join us. So hunger is the best source. What it means, Prajapati? You said that hunger of learning English.
Yes, teacher, I said hunger is since it is where I am my heart and soul interest to learn it, and I'm giving my best effort.
Mm-hmm.
When I will be eagerly interest and give all my effort, then I will not be more concerned about that how much I am get tired or that is comfortable or not. I will be only busy by giving my effort only. I will be waited to see my results, my best results.
I will wait, not waited. I will wait. Yeah, simply. All right. Hello, Rinku. Welcome. Ibrahim. Welcome. Khadija. Welcome. Yeah, Roshni says Prajapati. That's cool answer. Okay, but English language, this has got another meaning. Hunger is the best sauce. That means when you become hungry, whatever you eat, it will feel like the tastiest food in the world. Okay, delicious food. whatever you eat. But when your hunger is gone, then you can be choosy. If you remember, there is an economic rule, supply and demand rules. And supply and demand rule is like that, similar to this hunger is the best source rules. Like if there is no supply for a product in the market, then obviously the demand is very high, right? Like
Yes,
let me give an example. So because of the COVID, many countries, all the shopping centers, markets, stores were closed. So people had always demand to buy something, and because there is no supplies. So what happens when there is less supply and demand is high? Sometimes sellers increase the price so that it becomes more demanding. You know. Similarly, when you become much hungry, whatever the food you take, it will you will feel it is the most delicious food in the world. Right, so that is the answer. Dime again, welcome. Okay, Bamsi, Europe. Europe, you can't call me unfortunately. Hello, Muntaha, walaikum salam, happy to see you. Hello, Saiful, alaikum salam. Roshni, no, grammar is not the topic. You can see it has been pinned. IELTS speaking task 1. Okay, so Europe has a question. How can Europe join here? So, Prajapati, would you like to explain how can a person join in this live broadcast like the way you have joined?
so Priti, if anyone like to join teachers live stream, so they have to subscribe to that, and for subscription they need $10 up to August. After that it will increase. Without subscription it is not possible to attend any teacher.
Okay, very good. And how can they subscribe to a teacher? What method and why they need to subscribe to a teacher?
Okay, Priti. If anyone wants to subscribe, then they can see bottom of their device, one corner, there is one option subscription. They can touch there and it will go through its process, and it is where he or she will get instruction. Through that instruction, they can subscribe if they have money. And if anyone wants to join teachers live stream, why they will join? Teacher live stream, we need to join to learn something in better way. Whatever we do, how to use in practical life, and whatever we know, how much that is perfect to know everything.
Okay. Thank you very much. By the way, yes, guys, I have used a software and technology through which I have shared my this live stream through Facebook Live as well as my YouTube channel live. So you are Prisha, you are right. So this live stream has been shared Facebook, YouTube channel, Hello app, and as well as Hello web version. So many people, possibly a few people, might have joined from there, but most of my learners have joined from the Hello app. So at the moment, I can see there are 80 people have joined, and welcome everyone. I'm very happy to see you. Okay, Vamsi, welcome. Yes, definitely, we're going to talk about the some speaking task 1 topics, how people can answer currently, and how they can, you know, uh, get good score in IELTS exam. Yes, Suja, it's possible because my primary concern is to my students from the Hello, so that they can listen to me. All right. I that said yesterday I ate 2 chicken sandwiches, uh-huh, and 1 cola with my friends. Hunger, not hungry. Hunger is the best sauce. Hungry adjective, hunger noun. Welcome back, Professor Haider. Okay. So All right. After that, I come. That's okay. Muntaha, please, everyone, touch the heart shape signal. Thank you very much, Muntaha. Mohammed, welcome. Yeah, Professor Haider, your home is near. I think that it. I can hear the birds are chirping or singing. Okay, Anariarus, have you had your breakfast? Have you had your breakfast? So, Prajapati, have you had your lunch?
No, teacher, I didn't my lunch yet.
Okay. And Haider is on the way to home. That's fine. On the way to home. Okay. On the way home, I can see 50 hi-fi. Really? Only 16 hi-fi is there. I mean heart shape symbol. Okay. There is another question from Europe. Europe says, um, I need the call with the same students. Okay. I think uh, Prajapati has explained how to join. Uh, in order to join any Hello teacher, it's not only me, you and all the new people, you need to subscribe to the teacher. And that is the rule and that is the policy here. Otherwise, no one can join the teacher. And you can see who are the subscribers. You'll see a balloon symbol. If you're watching from the web, you can't see the balloon symbol, but if you're watching from the mobile, you'll find each person has a balloon symbol, different colors balloon. Like Prajapati has a rainbow colored balloon, Haider has a red color balloon, and Arias has a red color balloon, right, Prajapati?
Yes, teacher.
So red color balloon means this person has subscribed for a month, and rainbow color balloon means that person has subscribed more than 6 months. So in the second month, if somebody extends the subscription, the red becomes, is it yellow? Yellow color, yes. On the second month. On the third month, it becomes green. On the fourth month, it becomes blue. On the fifth month, it becomes rainbow. Do you know how many colors are there in the rainbow? Anariorus? And Anariorus, do you know how many colors are there in the rainbow? Okay, you said five or six. Haider says six. All right. You said seven. Prajapati, how many colors are there in a rainbow?
Se- Seven color in rainbow.
There's
And all color mixed together, white color.
and wall colors. Wall is a plural number. Make together is a white color. Okay. Uzair, welcome. Are you going to discuss second and third conditionals? Not conditions, conditionals. Yeah, we can have a little bit description before we start it. Sujay, welcome. Letter D said seven. Rinku says seven colors. Muntaha says seven. Tarup says seven. Chan says seven. Hello, Shiva, welcome. Darshan says seven colors. Okay, so do you know the names of these colors? Yeah, do you know the names of the seven colors?
Yes, teacher.
Mm-hmm. Tell us.
Each, I can tell in Bangla and I have to translate one by one in English. First, I will tell in Bangla. I have learned like Ashuro Bilipona, Asmani, সবুজ, হলুদ, বেগুনি, নীল, Kalo, Lal. Now I can translate with Bengali.
Hi there. Uh,
He is nothing to say.
because you're speaking in Bengali. That's the his.
I am going through English. Asmani means sky. Uh, Asmani, Subud means green. Subud means yellow. The Ekunu means violet. Um, Indigo. And Nil means blue. Um, Kalo means black and red. That's seven colors mixed together. Rainbow.
Okay. Welcome back, Haidar. You're at your home, right? Do you need to take food, water, fruit juice, milk, cola, chicken? Yeah. Can you see these acronyms? VIVGUR.
Yes, teacher. I was trying to recall that. That's the short form of all colors. First letter.
Okay, so it's called acronyms. When you take the first letter of a name and put together, we call it acronym. Acronym. Okay, Anariurus. There are 7 colors in in the rainbow. Yes. No worries. You take your time. I'm here. You're welcome. Okay, Anariurus. Look at the answer. There are 7 colors in the rainbow. And this acronyms VIVGIOR. So it is called Vivgor: violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. And there is no color called white. White is the combination of all color. That is what Prajapati shared with us earlier. Okay.
And I did one mistake, teacher. Instead of saying orange, I said black. Actually, that was orange. Orange and green mixed together black.
Okay. Somali, welcome. Taruf, welcome. Pink. Pink is the combination of other color. Shital, welcome. Akash, Sujay, is it Nestex? Mahame, Asi, Rekha, Akash, and all the lovely people. Welcome once again. And do not forget to touch the heart shape symbol, okay? Just touch it once to support us so that you that color has changed. The when you touch it, the heart shape becomes red color. Okay, so I'm going to write it, and then Anna Rieres, you're going to read it. Violet, indigo, green. Oh no, sorry, there's blue. We have green, orange, red. Okay, so there are 7 colors. Violet, not violent. Violet. So sometimes the violet color is called purple. Okay, read it one more time. NRERS. There are 7 colors in the rainbow. And VIVGEAR is the acronym, and these are, read again. Good morning, Lisa. Ashwa, good morning. Welcome. Yes, read it. Very good. Let me read. Go ahead. There are. There are 7 colors in the rainbow. Violet. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very good. Well done. Um, John says violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. Okay. Which color is known as indigo? Rekha has a question. Prajapati, can you answer? Hello, Zulkarnain.
Teacher, yellow and orange in between one color.
Indigo. Indigo is deep blue and orange, yeah, in between.
Yellow and orange in between one color. Not like yellow, even not deep like orange. In between one color is indigo.
Okay. It is not violence, Tarif, it is violent. Okay. We don't say violence. Violence is something else. All right. Okay. So that is a warmer question. And there was a question about second conditional. Let's go that today. And I'm sure you can enjoy the second conditional. It's the continuation of the grammar lesson from yesterday. Violet. Is it an RRS? Okay. Okay. What is second conditional? Prajapati, for you and some learners, second conditional uses past simple at the beginning of the sentence after if and would plus infinitive. Do you know what does infinitive means? Okay. This is the basic formula. So past simple is like past indefinite. Sometimes it is called in American English or British English. And also would plus infinitive. If you remember, would is a modal verb. And when you use after that the root form of the main form of the verb without s or es, we call it infinitive. Okay, weekend is where instead of was with I, and he, she, it. It's mostly done with formal writing. It has 2 uses. First, we can use it to talk about things in the future that are probably not going to be true. Maybe I'm imagining, okay, that some dream of examples. If I own the lottery, I would buy a big house. Look at the examples. If own is the past simple, would, then buy is the root verb. Can you see the examples, guys?
Yes, teacher. For second conditional, the structure is plus past simple plus past perfect simple.
No. The first part is if plus past simple is past indefinite or past simple, then comma, and then subject, then would plus the root form of the verb. Okay, so that is the rule here. Like the example is, if I own the, if I won, not own, if it this W1 is one, if I won the lottery, I would buy a big house. Because I didn't win it, so I didn't buy it. Okay, I probably won't win the lottery. If I met the Queen of England, I would say hello to her. Honestly, I met the Queen of England already, and I said to hello to her. Okay.
Teacher, earlier I thought who are looks beauty they are queen, but later on I realized born in that family they are queen.
Mm-hmm. All right. So remember that after the modal verbs like can, could, will, would, shall, should, what to, we must use the root form of the verb, and that is the rule. So in this case, in second conditional, the grammar pattern is if plus subject plus past simple, comma, again subject plus would plus root form of the verb. So if I won the lottery, I would buy a big house. Okay, next one. If I met the Queen of England, I would say hello. She'd travel all over the world if she were rich. Look, now this sentence, we brought the last part in the front. If she were rich, she would travel all over the world. So, or you can say she'd travel all over the world if she were rich. The same sentence, we can write it in another pattern. Like, I would buy a big house if I won the won the lottery. Okay, it can be written that way as well.
Teacher, in comment section, Jeep is telling simple past plus would have.
No, that is not second conditional. We are talking about second conditional. Okay, second conditional doesn't have that rule, unfortunately. Welcome, Jade and Dime said would, could, might, should. Those are modal verbs. Yes, Tarif, welcome. So, Uzair has a question. In conversation, we don't use comma. So, is there any use of then less comma which connect the two part? Hello, Rakib. Hi, welcome. Yes, Uzair, though we don't use comma, but comma means you have to pause. If I won the lottery, that I have paused, that means it's a comma there. I would buy a big house. I would buy a big house if I won the lottery. That look, there is no comma, so you have to read straight away, naturally, with the rules of connected speech. I would buy a big house if I won the lottery. If I won the lottery, because there is comma, I gave it little pause. I would buy a big house. So you have to make the difference when you're talking. Okay, Rocky Bhai, this is my lesson. I can't share with you, unfortunately. Hello, Rehan. Welcome. Are welcome. Can you use must or not? That is the rule. You cannot use any other form of verb, unfortunately. Letter D, that is wrong. I would travel all over the world if I was rich. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. You're right. I would travel all over the world if I was rich. That is correct. Sheetal said, I were or I was. It is conditional. What happened? Should you write I were if I were rich or I was rich? Hmm. Look at the rule. It should be where. we have to use were instead of was. Uh, can you see, guys? So that is wrong in that case, yeah? Letter D. So Sheetal, you're right. Because it's a conditional, we have to use were after I. So he should have told the truth about what he saw. Okay, we use were with I. That is the rule because it is a conditional, hypothetical, imaginary situation. Okay, so uh, once again, second conditional, if past simple plus would plus infinitive, and we have to use were after I, like he were, she were, it were, and similarly after any third person singular number. And this is mostly done with informal writing. Hello, Kamal, welcome. Yes, when we speak unreal situation, we use this, and that's the rule, and we have to follow the rule blindly. So if I won the lottery once again, I would buy a big house. I would buy a big house if I won the lottery. Next, I met the Queen of Ifa. Okay. Now, she would travel all over the world if she were rich. Okay, can you see the similar pattern? She'd pass the exam she ever studied well. Okay, secondly, we can use it to talk about something in the user present which is impossible because it is not true. Like if I had his number, I would call him straight away. If I were you, I wouldn't go out without that man. So can you give us some examples, Prajapati?
If class pass, class subject does would does infinitive teacher.
Yes.
If
Mm-hmm.
if you study if you if you studied well,
Mm-hmm.
you would get good results.
Very good. If you studied well, you'd get good result. Okay. So if past simple, then would plus, okay, infinitive. Another sentence, Prajapati.
Mm,
It's too big actually. Let me. Mm-hmm.
if you root fast, you would finish on time.
Wrote.
Yes,
If you wrote fast, you would finish on time. Okay. Anariaris, can you please give us an example? Anariaris, can you hear me? Mm-hmm. Yes. Very good. If you read more, you would. No, you would. It must come. You would. You would pass exam. You'd pass the exam. Very good. Yes, Jeet. Yes, also I've just checked your answer as well, your comments. Could can be also used in some cases. It would make the similar meaning. Like if I had uh, enough money, I could buy a car. Okay. Similarly, if I had little more money, I could buy a better car. So could is also possible. Rehan says, if you worked hard, you'd shine in life. If I, sorry, if I had money, I would get him. Okay. Okay. There are some more examples. As he said, if I had money, I would buy my favorite dress. Okay. If I were there, I would not fight him. Is that a good example? If I were there, I would fight her. Another example. I would work if I would work if it was working day. I don't think it falls in this second conditional. I would work if it was working day. When we speak unreal, okay. I would travel all over the world if I were rich. Okay, that's cool. And if I were you, I would not perform that. Rocky Vi, infinity means when we use the root form of the verb and sometimes we use to, the preposition before it. We call it infinitive in that case, that verb. Okay. Kamal says, what's the difference if clause 2 and 3? Where did you see the clause 2 and 3 here? Hello, Mubin, welcome. If you work hard, that is correct. That is the first conditional. Okay. We already explained it yesterday. If I went there, I would make her laugh. Yes, that is correct, Jit. If he were, it should be. Ujair, if you are my friend, I would find him beside me. Remember, we must use were, not was. If you were me, yeah, you'd run away from here. Okay. If you did the job, you'd get salary. Yes, that's correct as well, Rekha. Tarif, would and could is modal verb. They can be interchangeable in some cases. If you tried hard, you'd have many opportunities. I'm sorry, not money, many opportunities. That's correct, Chen. Would you be happy if you had to work 12 hours a day? Okay, that's correct. Rocky said, had I been handsome like you, I would have had a girlfriend. Okay. If I had visa, I would visit the UK. Remember, we should use the before the UK. If I had enough money, I would buy a car. That's correct. Yes, I see. So infinity is the concept when you use the root form of the verb. If I were born, it should be, not was. If you're born in America, I wouldn't learn English. Which he, she, we are supposed to use were. Always. I and any third person singular number, we must use were. If you propose me, I would accept it. Mm-hmm. Raka, yes, that's correct. Lailu says, I had more money, I would buy a new flat. Very good example. Okay, so that is the second condition. And any more questions, Prajapati or Anariras? Very good. Very good. Now, let's go to third conditional. So, what is the pattern of third conditional? So, let's go back. I'm making it bigger so that you can see it. Okay, this is the form. This is the if past perfect would have. So we make the third conditional by using the past perfect after if, then the second part subject would have and past participle form of the verb. And before that we have to know these things. Say for example work, worked, worked. Okay. um Go, went, gone. As you know, each verb has three types of forms like present tense, past tense, and past participle. And there are regular verbs and there are irregular verbs. Do you remember which are regular verbs? Regular verbs are those verbs which do not change the root form in the past tense and the past participle. For example, work is a regular verb. Work, look, worked and worked. We have just used ed. But irregular verbs go, went, gone. Okay. Hello, Mubin. Welcome. Roshni, again, welcome. Okay. Rekha says, if you married me, I would give you lots of gifts. It's a good example. Now, this is the third conditional, guys. No, that's okay, Rekha. We understand. If you give to me is wrong. Gave, give, gave, given. Okay. Rehan, you need to know the past form of the verb give. Is give, gave, given. All right, that is why it's not accepting Rekha. If I had had breakfast in the morning, I would not have felt hunger a while before. Sean, yes, good example. Okay, if I married Rekha, she'd give me gift. Married to. If I married to Rekha. Okay, so let's go there. This is the root, the structure once again. Can you see that?
Yes, teacher.
If past perfect.
Uh,
Read it.
if plus past perfect, then comma, then would plus have plus past participle.
Basically, it should be like this: if subject plus past perfect, then subject other words. Okay. All right. So um, let us go there. Let us go to the example. So it talks about the past. It is used to describe a situation that didn't happen and to imagine the result of the situation. Like, if she had studied, she would have passed the exam. One example, okay? Or you can write on the other way. She would have passed the exam if she had studied well, say. Well, can you see it? Prajapati and Anariras?
Yes, teacher.
So, okay, look at the example. If she had studied well, she would have passed the exam. Or she would have passed the exam if she had studied well. If I hadn't eaten so much, I wouldn't have felt sick. Now, can you restructure this, Prajapati, this sentence, how we can write it?
Yes, teacher. Teacher, I have a question. Earlier you said instead of food, sometimes we can use food also. So in this case also I can use
Good. Yes.
Then I can use sentence.
Mm-hmm.
If I had a car,
Mm-hmm. Now,
I would have visited all over the world.
okay. And look at the second sentence example. If I hadn't eaten so much, I wouldn't have felt sick. We can restructure the same sentence. Now, if you want to restructure it, you have to start from there. I wouldn't have felt sick if I hadn't eaten so much, without any comma.
Okay, teacher. If I start the sentence with if, then first after first sentence I have to put one comma.
Yes, and if the comma comes in the middle, we don't need to put comma. Remember that this is another rule.
Okay, teacher. If I use the word is in mid, then I have no need to put any comma.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I would say I wouldn't have felt sick if I hadn't eaten so much.
That's
So
right.
there if would be in mid.
Yes. Okay. Anariras, can you please read these sentences? If she had. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let me read. Okay. Welcome back, Haider. Welcome. Kaiser has sent me request. Okay, I'm trying to add him. Hang on a moment. Let me wait for Kaiser. Welcome, Kaiser, Haider, Anariras, and Prajapati. So, you're welcome. So, we are discussing second and that's okay. Don't worry. We are just discussing in a second and third conditionals. Haider, have you missed second conditionals? Do you want me to go back for you? Second conditional. Do you want me to go back for you? Second conditional. It's okay. Can you please give us an example? Okay, so okay, let me go back. Yeah. Okay, this is the second conditional pattern. So give us an example. First Haider, then Kaiser. Mhm. If I worked Worked. Past tense. Past simple. Every day I would take rest every day. Okay. Another example? Two, please. Yeah. Okay. Will you take Kaiser? Let Kaiser do it. Kaiser, give us two examples. Kaiser, are you there? You are audible now. Yes. Two examples for the second conditional. We'll go back to third conditional quickly because our primary, lesson is speaking today. Mm-hmm. Good. Next. Very good. So remember, Kaiser and Haider and NRS project, all the viewers, once again, that if subject plus past simple, comma, subject plus would plus the root form of the verb. Sometimes we call it infinitive. But if you use the if in the middle, we don't need to use comma. Someone has asked, how do you know when you're speaking there is a comma? If there's a comma, you must give a pause. Okay, like if I were you, I would give a pause. This is another example of second conditional. I'm going to read the comments, guys, in a moment. Let me finish it quickly. Like, if I won the lottery, I would buy a big house. Or I would buy a big house if I won the lottery. If I met the Queen of England, I would say hello. And realistically, I met already Queen of England. I said hello to her. She said, hello, Mr. Ali. She would travel the all over the world if she were rich. Or if she were rich, she would travel all over the world. You see, in both ways. Another example they gave, if you studied well, you'd get good result. And another give the good example. If you wrote first, you would finish on time. If you read more, you'd pass the exam. Okay, now third conditional, if subject plus past perfect plus subject plus would have past participle. We need to know the past past tense and past participle form of the verb because someone wrote mistakenly. So worked is the irregular verbs. When the root verb is there, we call it regular verb. It doesn't change in past tense and past participle. When it changes, we call them irregular verbs like go, went, gone. Now let us give some examples. If she had studied well, she'd have passed the exam, or she would have passed the exam if she had studied well. Either way, remember, we have to follow this, okay? And before that, Mubin said, if I had prepared the exam, I would have gotten excellent marks. Okay, by the way, guys, gotten is an American way of past participle form of got. In Britain, we use got only. Get, got. Get, gotten. Okay. If you have told me that we do not use that, Rekha. Remember, in conditionals, there is no that. I wouldn't have done any mistakes. Sean says there's a bit of difference between the two of them. Okay, moving my typing. Should you use participle after would? No, Rekha. It should be the root form or the present form of the verb. No s or es. Okay, and who else is Raihan? Noah, welcome. Sean said in third. Oh, there is someone. Oh, Auntie. Let me bring her. Third is based on the reality of the past, even it happened 5 minutes earlier. That's right. Sunil, welcome. Dime, welcome. If you had written before, I wouldn't have asked you again. Yes, that's a good example. Auntie, Assalamu alaikum and welcome.
How are you?
I'm over the moon. Okay, I'll talk to you in a moment. Let me read the comments quickly. If I had done that work, they would have paid the price. Yeah, Chan said, if I had a lot of money, I would have helped you. Chan, remember, after has, have, had, we must use the past participle form of the verb. Helped, not help. Okay. Asif again, welcome. Uzair Rekha says, if Haider had made sentences, he wouldn't have made, again, not have to. If you letter D, it is not third conditional. You're still with the second conditional. Okay, if you had done that work, they would have kicked you. Okay, I said that's a good example. Hello, Aida, welcome. Noab says, if Rekha had subscribed to teacher Rahat, she would have hopped on. Not in hop on section, it should be she would have hopped on section. Noab. If you had gotten good results, you would have lost or praise. Okay, and I'm going quickly. Zezo, welcome. Mohammed, welcome. Antisia, Uzair, Sean. Okay. Rocky Vai said, if I hadn't eaten so much, I wouldn't have felt sick. If I hadn't eaten so much, I would not feel sick. Yes, they are almost same meaning because both are imaginary situation. Water bottle, welcome. If I had, sorry,
So the sentence is eat and fell. So both is different notation because the rule is past participle.
yeah, one is second conditional, another is third conditional. He has written the sentences according to the second conditional and third conditional. He's asking the difference. What is the difference? Okay. All right. Okay. If I had chosen medical subject, I would have a car. I would have a car. Okay. I would have had a car. Actually, it should be. The rule is that once again, guys. Third conditional. The rule is that once again, if where is that? Subject plus past participle plus subject plus would have past participle. Remember that we cannot go beyond the rules. Okay, so let's welcome Auntie. Auntie, welcome. Would you like to tell us briefly where are you from?
Okay, sir. Assalamualaikum. I'm Anti. I'm from Indonesia. I'm worker. I'm a student of teacher Rahat Ali. Thank you.
Welcome. By the way, this live broadcast has been shared in the YouTube live as well as Facebook live. People can only watch and comment it. Okay, get, got, gotten. Okay, there are some words. Look, dream, dreamed, or dreamed. Same. Dreamed, dreamed. Similarly, what is the other one? Learned, 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 learned. Both are possible in some words, okay? Remember that there's dream, dreamed, dreamed, or dream, dreamed, dreamed, learn, learned, learned, okay? Now, Auntie and everyone, so we're going to give more examples so that it is clear. So in the third conditional, it talks about the past. It is used to describe a situation that didn't happen. Like if she had studied well, she would have passed the exam. Or on the other round, she would have passed the exam if she had studied well.
That's conditional.
Third conditional, yeah. Can you please give us an example, all of you? Starting from Auntie first.
Okay. Mm. If I had studied, I would have passed the exam.
Yeah, I would have passed the exam. Very good. Uh, Haider.
Udah. already. No, no, no. I just give another example, teacher, because I didn't read in the in your screen. I didn't read in your screen.
Can you see the
Yeah,
screen?
yeah. But I mean my example, my sentence is the same like in your screen. Because I give another example.
That's okay, as long as you have changed the pattern or
Yeah,
the subject.
yeah. If I had uh, if I had known you were in hospital, I would have gone to visit you.
Okay, good example. Haider,
Yes,
one example, please, according to this pattern, third conditional.
yes. Wait,
And someone has asked that, can you use could instead of would? Kaiser, yes. I've checked the rules. You can use could in some
would
instances.
and might.
Might, I didn't, I haven't mixed conditional, yeah. Could or might, yes, that's right.
Yes, yes, teacher. If I had studied, I would have passed the exam. I think read from there.
Yeah, read from the examples, that's fine. If I hadn't eaten so much, I wouldn't have felt sick.
Yes,
So, have I eaten so much?
no,
In reality, no. Okay, the next one is, if we had taken a taxi, we wouldn't have missed the plane or the flight. Plane or flight? Now, she wouldn't have been tired if she had gone to bed earlier. Bed, yeah? Bed and bed. Remember, be and ba. I and huh? Auntie?
Yeah,
Okay, Anna Rios, can you please read these sentences? Very good. Anna Rios has learned this sentence. Let me read. Well done. Okay. Plane or flight. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes, plane or flight. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very good. Okay. There is another past participle. Someone made a mistake. Become, became, become. Yeah. Remember that. That is the past participle. Became, become, became, become. Okay. This always I ask. Read. So, what are the past participle form of this verb? Auntie,
right.
say it again.
The same actually. Right, right,
Did
right.
you did you practice the D sound?
Yeah, but I don't know. Right.
Da,
Sometimes I forget.
da. Okay, say.
Yeah, yeah. Right.
What is the past tense of read?
Read, read, read.
Okay, Prajapati.
Read, read, read.
Okay, Haider.
Yes, teacher. I have example. If I had taken any aspirin, I wouldn't have a headache now.
Okay,
Yes, teacher. About red, read, red, red.
okay, Kaiser. Remember that the only way to differentiate by making the sound correctly. Read, red, red.
Red, red.
Okay, now we have got university in the UK. Let me see how you r- pronounce this word. It's a very famous university.
University of reading.
Okay, Kaiser. Sorry, your voice broke down. Say it again.
Not clear.
Your voice is breaking, unfortunately. Okay, we'll listen later. Auntie,
University of Writing.
Prajapati,
University of Reading.
Anariaras. Kaiser, say it again now, please. We've lost your voice. Yes, but your voice is breaking sometimes when you're talking. I don't know the reason why. Yes, it's better than before. Would you like to read? It broke down again. Okay, hang on a moment. If Raka has an example, if you had become, remember, a doctor, it have given injected a lot. Mubin, welcome. Mohammed has a question. How can I join this meeting, sir? Okay, Mohammed, fortunately, I'm a Hello teacher. In order to join any Hello teacher, you need to subscribe with 10 US dollar for 30 days. That's the rule and policy. As he says, if I hadn't studied commerce, I wouldn't have had a teacher. Okay, if I had completed my work on time, I would have taken more rest. Yes, if you had become, it should be become, Uzair, not became, become compounds, you'd have prepared that injection. If Raka had become a doctor, I would have advised. The advice should be as, okay? This advice is noun. With as, it becomes verb. All right, so these are some of the examples. Remember that read, read, read. Kaiser, we lost your voice again. Would you like to try again? You are audible. Yes, that's right. University of Reading, guys. Yeah, not reading because it's a noun. It simply sound like this: reading. Hider and everyone. Okay,
Right.
Reading. University of Reading. But if you say University of Reading, people will not be able to answer. Reading means the verb. Somebody is reading.
Yes, teacher. But I think when people not confused between reading and reading, directly know your what you mean. Maybe when asked any people on road, I needed to go to University of reading. It's here or not here?
No, they'll be confused. That
Really?
yes, that's why because it's a noun. When you are using read as a noun, it sounds like read, not read.
Right.
Read, read, read. Okay, so it is
Right.
University of Reading, not reading.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so there are many examples. Everyone is doing really great. All my viewers. Sean has a question. Is everyone preparing IELTS exam here? No, not. It is not only for IELTS. It's for our grammar understanding and development, Sean. Okay. What's the difference between advice and advice? Yeah, one is verb, another is a noun. Not
Noun.
same. Yes. Can you tell me which one is noun and which one is verb?
Advice. The first one is the verb, and then the second one
Similarly, yeah. Look, practice and practice.
Practice.
Yes. So advice with s is verb, and this is noun. Okay.
Noun.
And remember that advice is uncountable. We don't say, give me some advices. Wrong. All right.
Yes.
Now, this word practice, according to the American English, second one, they use both as a verb and noun.
Yeah.
So in US English, it is both
Advice.
verb and noun. But in UK English, we use as noun only. Okay. As that is the answer of you, Rehan. Hello, welcome. Advice is noun. Verb and noun. Advice. No, yes, okay. Advice with as. Remember that if you find se in any spelling, any verb, that should be verb. Okay. Okay. Hello, Galvi. Welcome. No problem. So these are some of the examples. So let's go to today's main topic: speaking task. So why do you have to practice the speaking task? This is my question to you. The speaking task discussion always helps you developing your confidence level, your expertise in speaking, your communication skill. All right. Okay, so we are going to talk about this topic. Hang on a second. Let me. Can everyone see the whole page? Can do you want to a little bit smaller?
Yes, teacher. Really? Okay. I can't see all sentences. No
Okay.
page.
Uh,
If the teacher make it like little bit smaller.
Yes.
Okay. Now I think you can see it. Yeah?
Yes.
Yes, to build confidence, to become more expert, and also to increase your communication level. Uzad says you guys would have had a good command on English, not England, if you had dedicated yourself to your studies. All right, so, and speaking task one, what happens basically when if you're an IELTS candidate, so the examiner will welcome, like if Auntie is a candidate and I'm the examiner, I'll say, hello, Auntie, welcome. Then they will ask, may I see your ID? Then I'll check your passport or the ID card. Then obviously, because it is a professional test, all of your conversation would be recorded in an audio device. And the examiner is going to let you know, because it's a part of the rules that we are going to record your voice, because you need to get the marks on your speaking criteria. Remember what are the criteria, how the marks are given, guys? Do you remember the speaking task?
Sorry, teacher.
Haider, do you remember, or Kaiser? What percentage of marks in different side of speaking? How they mark you?
I think four criteria.
Yes. Can you see?
Pronunciation, grammatical range, vocabulary, fluency, and coherence.
Fluency and coherence, that is the first one. Lexical resource, grammatical range and accuracy, and pronunciation. So what do you understand by fluency? That first we need to understand this word, fluency. Haider, tell me, what do you understand by the fluency?
Yes, teacher. Speak without stopping.
Hmm? One, I'm going to ask you again, Auntie, don't worry. What did you say, Haida?
I just read.
Sorry, teacher.
What do you say? What do you understand by fluency?
Teacher, when you speak confidently and not stop in many places, and you use good vocabulary,
It's echoing. Can you please check, guys? Who's
not from not from
okay? Can you hang on a moment, please? I'll be back in quick second. Okay. Okay. So, Auntie, what do you understand by the word fluency?
Fluency is about the way we are speaking. It is about like between one sentence and then the sentence and then the other sentence. It must not be more than 2 minutes or not minutes. I mean, just 2 seconds, 2 seconds. That it is not take. It doesn't take a long time.
teacher. I think it's easy when you speak quickly and in perfect way or an easy way. This is meaning of fluency.
Okay. Let me ask Kaiser. Yes. Accuracy is a different thing, Kaiser. That is grammatical range and accuracy. We are only talking about fluency at the moment. A fluent speaker may not be accurate, grammatically accurate. Remember that. Accuracy is different things than being fluent.
Fluency means not speak too fast, not even slow, and when we are speaking, not pause more than 3 seconds.
Very good definition. Yes. So, who else is here again? Kaiser has answered. Haidar has answered. Prajapati. So fluency means you're talking without having any kind of obstacle, any difficulties about the topic only. And coherence means when you're talking step by step about the topics only. Okay. So if a fluent speaker may not be necessarily an accurate speaker. Kaiser, remember that. Somebody is fluent, it doesn't mean he is grammatically accurate. Okay. That's why there is marks of grammatical range and accuracy, 25%. Adam says be flow in speaking. Yeah, we'll have a flow without stopping, not too fast, not too slow, and not giving the gap more than 3 seconds. Raka has a question. What does lexical resource mean? Yes, lexical resource means that when you're going to use different kinds of vocabulary, like high frequency words, idiom, phrases, group verbs, you know, we call those things, lexical resource or resources sometimes. Yeah, vocabulary. Not only vocabulary, it also deals with Sean. It's not only vocabulary, also, as I said, idioms, phrases, and obviously other related words. Coherence and cohesion. Yes. Okay. Let me see. And Abdullah, I was born in Bangladesh, but I live in the United Kingdom. Okay. So that is lexical resources understood by everyone, right? It's that much easy. And grammatical runs and accuracy. Okay, this is an important part. If you want to be a good speaker, remember that you have to use different kind of grammatical range, means different kinds of structures, tenses, obviously conditional sentences, if you can use it possibly, and be accurate when you're using. Remember, that's why we need to know the grammar in order to get good marks. And pronunciation, very often people are confused. Do you have to have an accent? No, you don't have to have any accent at all, but you have to have good pronunciation. All right, guys. So this is some of the criteria how the marks are distributed. Is everyone ready to start talking?
Yes.
All right. The topic is your job, work. Okay. What is your job? Where do you work? Remember, in where, what, the H is silent. So it's what, where, but why? Why did you choose that job? Is it your popular job in your country? Do you like your job? Do you get on well with your colleagues? Do you know get on well means? It's a phrasal verb. Do you have good relations? What is your first day like? What responsibilities do you have to work? Let me. Can you see the whole screen, guys? Once again.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Mubin says suggestion. Don't emphasize on being accurate. Just develop accuracy, fluency simultaneously. Okay, it's a good suggestion. No problem, Uzair. No problem. Thanks for coming here. Okay, so speaking task one, depending on your response, it will take 3 to 4 minutes maximum. Remember that when you have been asked a question, try to give the accurate answer and what you have been asked only, and try to use the proper grammar structure and you know high frequency vocabulary, and obviously try to answer within in between 30 to 45 seconds. Do not talk more than 45 seconds. Okay. uh, Also remember that in every question there is a pattern. Use this pattern when you're answering. Can you see Haider? First question, what's your job?
Yes. I don't have job actually now. I'm a student, but before I come to Finland, I work in Iraqi management of coronavirus.
Hmm. Very good. And Kaiser, what's your job?
Okay, sir. Your voice must be dropped.
All right. Mubin, what's your job? I'm sorry, not Mubin, Auntie. My apology. I was going reading Mubin's comment. Auntie, what's your job? Administration. Okay. Prajapati, what's your job?
Teacher, by profession, I am a senior staff nurse.
Okay. Anariaras, what's your job? Program. My job is program developing or development of programs, or I'm a computer programmer or developer. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now everyone has answered. Remember, Haider and Kaiser, even if you don't have a job in IELTS exam, you have to just make it up. In IELTS exam, most of the cases, it is like you are building up a story.
Yes. Fake story.
Yeah. But if you had a real life answer, obviously, you can have a good answer. Okay. So, what's your job? Just make it up. Yeah, I'm a manager. Then they're going to ask you, where do you work? Now tell me, Kaiser, where do you work? Okay, we can't hear him. I don't know the reason. Okay, Auntie? No, your voice is not clear. I don't know the reason why.
Teacher,
Yes. Are you hungry?
may I get permission? Yes, teacher, may I get permission to leave for lunch?
Yes, obviously.
Teacher, I will
All right, welcome. Okay, Raihan, your sentence would be, if I had had a MasterCard, I would have subscribed. Okay. Rima says, I'm from Bangladesh. Welcome, Rima. Sean says, fake it till you make it. Exactly. Kal- Kalbi said, I'm from Somalia. Welcome. Hello again. Welcome. So once again, remember that in IELTS speaking is nothing but making up story, reliable story, logical story. Kaisar and Haidar, this is the answer for you. So even though you don't have a job, just say, yeah, I'm an accountant or I'm a researcher, you can say, Haidar, because you're already a PhD student. This is a kind of job. PhD is a kind of job as well, studying and kind of job, because you're collecting data, you're reading a lot of articles, a lot of, research paper, you know, paper peered, viewed, assessed by other scholars as well. Okay, I'm a researcher in the University of Helsinki. And where do you work now? This is a very common question after that. Hi there, where do you work?
Oh, teacher. Sorry, I have headache, so I can't focus with you. Sorry.
No worries, that's fine.
Okay, okay.
Auntie, where do you work?
I work in a private company in my city.
Okay. Okay, this question may have two answers. Okay, let me emphasize. Sister Hannah, walaikum salam. Mohammed, I'm very good. Mubin said, thank you very much. Sean, I work at a hospital in my city. City. I work in a hospital. I work in a hospital in my city. Okay. You work in a private company. Okay. Kaisa? Kaisa is muted. Anna Rieres, where do you work? Yeah. What would be your answer? Where do you work? Yes. Hmm. So, where do you work means sometimes for which organization or for which department. It could be both, Anti and Anna Rieres. So, you can say, I work in the IT section, developer section. Okay. Hmm. All right. I work in a private company in India. Letter D says, I work at a hospital in my city. Sean, yeah, at hospital is fine. At a supermarket. Okay, Sister Hannah, welcome. How are you doing today? Sorry, what? Oh, very sorry you heard that. When? Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. Was it in Bangladesh? Mm-hmm. Okay. So that person, does he live in same city of yours or a different city? Okay, so mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All right. We're very sorry to hear that, and may the soul rest in peace. Amen. So where is it? It is in Shirajganj. All right. So are you okay to talk, or do you need to go? And honestly speaking, that is everyone's final destination. You see, and death is equal for each and every person. You're rich, you're poor, you're intelligent, you're uneducated, you're black, you're white, you're from Europe, you're from the US, you're from UK, from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, wherever. They'll not judge you. When the death will come, death will come. You know. Mm-hmm. That's right. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's great. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. I'm sure you have listened to her, Auntie Kaiser Haider and Honoris. Yes. When you think about the death, that is the point when I become silent. Always, I picture it. What could happen? Yes, we should be always thankful to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala or God, whatever you say, or Bhagavan or Ishar. You know. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's true. Same for me. How many people have passed away last night? We don't know. But as a matter of fact, I'm always ready. If the death comes, I'll embrace it straight away. You're not ready? Oh, okay. I'm always ready from my childhood. When I understood that death is destined and determined, it will happen on the right time, on the right place, on the perfect moment. You can't cheat it. You can't avoid it. You can't ignore it either. Okay.
And I think there were a lot of things that I were impacted. Sometimes they deal with the last week in Borga town, only one son, yeah, and he has been uh, weak. And that time I told his mother, I will just prepare the dinner. I will get in a minute. And that's what I get by some medicine. I've been uh, weak and I don't feel very weak. That's why I go to medical shop and I will buy a medicine and after that I in there. You prepare dinner. I don't know. After sometimes someone on the house or son is dead. It's very pathetic because her mother wait for me. She prepare everything and dinner. And it's actually when I had it, feel it's actually work when on my calendar knows everything.
Hmm. Okay, let's hope and pray that everything goes well with us as well. That's why, praying is one of the important features. If you're a believer, if you're not a believer, then there's no point of this matter. All right, that's right. Okay, thank you very much. And let me read some of the comments. There are some questions. Sukhbir, welcome. Kalbi, I didn't get your comment. Sukhbir, what? Sukhbir, hang on a second, please. This is not interview preparation, rather it is the speaking task 1 of IELTS exam as well as normal topic discussions. Mohammed, you can see that my name is there. If you click to my account, you'll find that where I'm from. Mass says, I would like to subscribe to you, but my debit card doesn't work. Hello wouldn't respond. You have to contact your own country to your bank. There is no relation with their card with the Hello. You need to talk to your bank, how you can get the money from there. Okay. And so let me see who else is here. And Fariba, welcome. Teacher Nazul, alaikum salam. Good afternoon. I hope that you're doing great. So once again, Faris, welcome. So Sukhbir and Mas, I didn't get your questions clearly, honestly, from the writing. If you write something, please try to write clearly with full sentences so that it gives a sensible meaning to me and all the readers. Fariha, welcome. So, Sister Anna, this live stream has been shared live on Facebook as an all YouTube channel. So people are also watching from there. I found the technique and strategy how I can share it. So I'm following it so that I get more viewers and more people from different platforms so that they can come to the Hello and join me. And also I have just scheduled my first Hello course lessons from the 10th of July next month, every Saturday and Sunday. And let me see how it goes. Okay. Letter M, walaikum salam. Yes, on YouTube as well, Sean. By the grace of Almighty, you're good. Thank you, Teacher Nazrul. Letter M, what do you like to know? This app is an English learning app. This is the first thing. You can join any teacher, any student's live stream. And also, if you like to join in their conversation, like the way my speakers have joined in the students' live stream, you have to request, may I join you? rather than don't join me, call me, add me. Don't write like this. English languages teaches us not only the language as well as etiquettes and manner, and you need to reflect it on your writing. So remember, you research like this. But if you watch any teacher's live stream, you can't join the teacher until you subscribe to the teacher. Like teacher Nozul is another teacher from Bangladesh, and we have got at the moment around 70 teachers. Many of the teachers have been removed because of the new Hello policy, and because Hello is focusing on the teachers' quality, content, their education, their teaching certificates as well, how it can be more effective. And why you can make your own live stream as well, letter M, and you can bring, if you're making the live stream from the mobile, 4 people. If you're making the live stream from the web, more than 4 people, then you can talk to them. But remember that because it's an English learning, we must speak in English. Rule number 1, even when you're communicating as a text, you must text in English. Rule number 2. Rule number 3, no discussion allowed about the religions, your political faith, or any other sensitive issue that might hurt to a person, to a community, or a country, or a nation. Other rules are like no discrimination, no disrespectful, no bad words, and no fighting, etc. etc. There is a code of conduct. Go to your account, on the top right hand, you'll find 3 lines. Read code of conduct, what you should do and what you must not do. Okay, so this is the basic information about the app. Faria said, I'm from India. All right. Sean, my channel is English with Rahat Ali in YouTube, and Facebook, my name is same, Rahat M. Ali. Yes, Sean, you can do English live streams. All the songs, if you make a musical live stream, it should be obviously in English. No other language is allowed. But for the demonstration, you can use different languages, maybe for a few sentences, which I do very often, because I can speak in 6 different languages. And obviously, sometimes people want to know whether I'm telling truth or not. Okay, so these are the basic information. So if you have any more questions or comments about this app, you're welcome to ask me. So today we are practicing speaking task 1 of IELTS exam, and also this speaking task also helps you building up your confidence level, how good you are when you're talking, how well you can talk about the topic. So first topic is work. So what's your job? Question number 1, where do you work? Why did you choose the job? Is it a popular job in your country? Do you like your job? Do you get on well with your colleagues? What was your first day like? What responsibilities do you have at work? If you had the chance, would you change your job? Do you plan to continue with your job in the future? So these are the common questions. So I'm going to ask this question to our guest speakers, Sister Rehana, then Auntie. I think Sister Rehana is gone, right? Because and Kaiser is gone to Haider and Anariras. Let's start with Auntie first. And Teacher Nozrul, if you're free, you can join us for a few moments. Yes, Teacher Nozrul said Hello is working rigorously in order to bring some varieties. Yes, that's right. All right. So go on, Auntie, with these questions.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tanvi. I'm from Indonesia. Let me talk. Let me talk about my job. Everyone wants. Everyone wants to have a good job. Why do we have a job? Of course, there will be many answers. Answers. It can be for fulfilling the daily needs, or just for surviving in this world. That way, I have a job. My job is an administration staff, and my main job is about about inputting the data. It can be the data, it can be the data from the seeker, I mean the job seeker, and the data from production staff. Actually, it doesn't get on well with my subject. But it doesn't matter because I really like this job. I like this job because I can do many work at home, and I don't, I do not need to go to the office every day because I can send my job by email. It is a famous job in my city, and then because there are many of administration subjects in the university. At the first time I joined the company, I had to input the attendance data of the workers around 50 workers in a day. But now I have to input more than 1,000 data every 2 weeks. I don't want to leave this job because by having this job, I also can, I have planned to start up my own business. Therefore, I don't want to leave this job. Okay, thanks for giving me opportunity. Thank you.
Okay, have you answered all of the questions, Auntie?
Yes, okay.
Yes, Auntie, I was thinking that you'll see the question and answer it.
Oh yeah, last one.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hi,
I
hi.
will continue. Yeah, I will continue this job until the company retires. Will be retired. I mean, I I retired to what the company. I will be retired by the company.
Maybe you can found other company or nothing is retire.
Yeah. No, because yeah, because it is really different. I mean, this company give me opportunity to do my job at home because not all of the company in my city can give me opportunity to do it. Therefore,
Yes.
it is yeah. Therefore, I like this job.
Yes, I think you like this content.
Yeah, because the company give me chance, give me opportunity to do it in at home
Okay.
because of that.
I've got a question here. What is the retirement age in Indonesia?
Yeah, it's around until 55.
Sorry,
55?
55.
Yeah, 55.
Are you sure?
I think more than.
Yeah, more than maybe. Yeah, it can be usually it's in the army usually 55, but if as a teacher usually I mean government teacher around 60.
Hmm. So she's right. Yeah, in 2019, the retirement age was 56, but uh, it is said it has increased 57. Gradually increased by 1 year more every 3 years. Okay. Mhm.
I need my
All right. It's 55, she said. But I just got the information from the Ministry of Works and Pension of Indonesia. It says 56. The current retirement age of Indonesian people are 56, but will be rising 57 beginning of January. And it will be increasing 1 year by every 3 years until it reaches to 65. Okay. So every 3 years, it increases 1 year. Okay. So it was 56 in 2019. In 2022, it will be 56. Then it will be after 3 years 57. After 3 years it will go to 65. That is their plan. It depends many factors, honestly, Haider. The lifespan, living style, the food habit, their other habit that affects how they determine the retirement age. So if the retirement age is low, I mean, that means that the lifespan is low. So for example, in Bangladesh, the retirement age is I think 60 and 61. In the UK, our retirement age has increased. It is 65 for the women and 66 for the men.
Yes, teacher. Sometimes some experience or some people have a lot of experience, so maybe the government or company not easily easy
Let them go.
relate relate or yes,
Yeah, because sometimes some companies would like to keep you because you're an expert and an experienced person. So even though you're in retirement age, they will say, no, don't leave, stay with us for a few more years until you get a good replacement. Okay. So thank you very much, Auntie, for the explanation. Now, Haider, if you are to pretend that you are in a job, would you like to answer all these questions?
sorry, teacher. Yes,
Okay. Before that, give me one quick second. Let me read out the comments. Lolian from Egypt, welcome. Uh, Kalbi said I'm Muslim. Okay. And Sean, no problem. And thank you very much, guys. And dear viewers, if you have any questions or comments, you're welcome to ask me. We'll be happy to answer you. Hello, Mabel. Welcome. Okay, so remember that once again when you're attending the speaking task one in IELTS exam, obviously you'll you'll be asked honestly. So it is not like the way you have described, because I want you first to answer in one go, then I'm going to ask you, like, what's your job? Like, I'm going to ask the question to Haida, what's your job?
yes, yes, teacher. My job is like repository or repository.
So I still didn't get you your job title.
Yes, teacher. Sorry.
Are you an analyst, laboratory analyst, medical analyst, microbiologist, researcher?
Microbiologist. Yes, teacher.
Okay. Because what's your job? The answer is obviously a noun or an adjective. Answer that way. Like another can say that I'm a computer programmer, or a software engineer, or developer, or I'm a hacker. Yeah, for example.
Cracker.
You're cracker, not hacker. Do you know the meaning of cracker? Haider? Crack.
Sorry, teacher.
Crack.
Yes.
Sorry. This is a good laugh as well. Cracker. He said, I'm a cracker, not a hacker. Okay. So where do you work? Now, this answer might be in two different ways. Sometimes it may mean that the company you're working for, or maybe the department you're working for. You can answer in a both way. You can say, I work for this company in this department. Or in your case, either you can say, I work for this university, like University of Helsinki.
I can't say anything now. I have headache, so I
Okay,
can't focus.
that's fine. You forget it. I'm going to ask this question to Auntie again. Okay. In task.
Teacher, I have teacher, sorry for interrupting. Uh, I have a question. Is it other different like speaking part two or three like about telling something like that? Before I answer all of the question like retelling.
No, speaking task 2 is like a cue card description, but one is like one-to-one question answer, question answer. Similarly, in the task 3 is question and answer. Okay, I'm going to ask you the question and you're going to answer it. No, that's okay. That's okay. No worries. We always learn from something, from our mistakes. That's why I say to you, always make mistakes. Don't worry. Until you make a mistake, you're not going to learn. Mistakes are our learning tools, our strength, our inspiration. our pathway to move forward. And mistakes always mean that we're trying to learn something, but somehow the process went wrong. So we need to find out how and where and why the process went wrong. As soon as you get the answers, obviously you're going to be an expert because you know your weak points. I know my weak points. Oh, this is where I'm wrong. I'm making mistakes, so I have to focus it. See, that's why make mistakes deliberately. I always advise. But the another matter is that someone has to show you and tell you, okay, this is the things you need to focus. That's why we need a competent and qualified teacher who can help you, suggest you. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to ask you the question, Auntie, and after that, Anariras, and either you can take rest, you can listen to us. If you have anything in the meantime, you can ask us, okay? So remember, it's like an interview. What's your job, Auntie?
My job is an administration staff.
Okay, sometimes your voice goes down. Remember, speak a bit loudly. My job is in administration.
My job is in administration.
Yeah, she said in administration. Or I've got an administrative job. You can say another way. Do you want me to write it for you? It's better if I write it, yeah, so that
Yeah.
job. Her answer, I work as an administrator. Okay. Oops, sorry. Administrator, or I am in the admin department, administration. Okay. But if you say, what's your job? Just say that I've got an administrative job, or I work as an administrator, or I'm in the administration. Say it answered the second question, why do you work? Administration department. If you answered already, I work in the administration department. For the next question, where do you work should be for which company now you have to answer. So it may mean company or department. Yeah. So you can you can collaborate both of the answers in one sentence. Like, I work for the National Health Service in the pharmacy department, for example, my answer. Or I work for the Pfizer Pharmaceuticals in research and development as a researcher. And Haidar can say, I work for the University of Helsinki in the microbiology department as a researcher. Okay. Or another might say, yeah, I work as a computer programmer for an IT department. Yes, Anarias? I am currently I'm a program developer. Yeah. Okay. Now you can be more specific. Computer programmer. Computer. What kind of computer program developer? Simply say programmer. That will be more easy. I'm currently a computer programmer. Okay. Welcome. Now next question. Where do you work, Auntie?
I work at private company.
I work for the private company. Hey Raj, welcome. Good afternoon, Raj. How are you doing today? So we are having like a question type answer. Okay. So get ready. After Auntie, you're going to answer it. Eh? All right. So where do you work, Auntie? Sure. Yes, please. Your health is the most important thing. You take care. By the way, guys, 4 p.m. today, UK time, our podcast interview with the teacher Naily,
Oh, what time?
4 p.m. UK time. So I think it is 6 p.m. Finland time. And I think,
Same time for me. I wait this meeting was super.
and 11 p.m. maybe Indonesian time, and 9:30 in 30 p.m. Indian time, 9 p.m. Bangladesh, 8 p.m. Pakistan time, and 6 p.m. Middle Eastern time, 11 a.m. New York time. Okay. No problem. Either you take care because your health is the priority. I'll see you later, guys. So we're going to finish it very soon. Don't worry. After this question, Raj and Auntie and Anaris, because Sister Rahana has passed. One of the relatives has passed away. It really affected all of us. She went suddenly, and other people went as well. When we hear the death news due to the COVID and Corona in Bangladesh, and her relatives passed away few hours back, and she was very not a good mood, upset, obviously. Hello, Alamira, welcome. Fatima, I can't add you because you're not my subscriber. So only my subscriber can join here. If you see the balloon symbol after a person names, that person is my subscriber. Okay. And also, I'm as I'm as a teacher here. In order to join any teacher, you need to subscribe to the teacher. Okay, Auntie, where do you work? Now remember that if you don't mention the department earlier, now you have to mention the company name as well as the department. Now tell me, where do you work? Uh, hang on a second. Did you say I'm working? It should be simple present. Remember, you do it every day. Okay. It's after if you some people don't want to share the name. Okay. So I work. Don't say I work at a. I work in a no. I work for a private company. If you want to tell the name, named XYZ in the administrative department. Fatima, you can subscribe to me by going to my account. You can see the button called subscribe. Click the button. It will guide you. Okay, Mohammed, welcome. So is that clear how you can answer? Where do you work? Very good. I work for a company in the administration department. All right. Very good. And why did you choose the job? Raj, I know that you're reading it silently. I'm going to come back to you. I can hear their lips reading. You're preparing your answer. That's good. Hello, Hawa, welcome. Sorry. Go ahead. You made it complex answer. Okay, say again. Go back there.
opportunity from my father teacher at the time when I looking when I was looking for the job and the time so there is no choice for me to look for another job. So
Mm-hmm.
I accepted this job. So what should I do?
Okay. If you want to answer, sometimes we say make a bullet point, one number. We call it bullet point. I choose the job because that time this is my first job I was offered. Or it could be one answer. Or maybe I wanted to have an experience. Or maybe I wanted to get some challenging roles. Or you can say maybe that was the only job I got during that time and I needed to have it because I need to earn money for my family. You see, there are different ways you can answer this question. You see, sentence structure is the most important matter in this case when you're trying to answer this type of question during an interview. How you're, choosing the words in which grammatical range. Okay. Look, this question is a past tense. Why did you choose that job? Then you have answered, I chose the job. Remember, there's a pattern. I said to you, when you're answering, use the pattern to answer back. I chose the job because blah, blah, blah. That is the only job I was offered during that time, and it seemed to be lucrative to me. And also, I would like to have my experience. I didn't have any job experience before. This could be an answer, okay? Hello, Prashant, Jeriel, Libna, Prajapati, you're back? Okay, join me. All right. So, is it a popular job in your country?
Yes, it is. Because
Okay. Hang on a second. One moment, one moment. When you're answering, just do not say yes. Write or tell the full sentence. Yes, it is a popular job in our country. Or you can say, no, it is not a popular job in our country. Okay? Auntie? Prajapati, welcome back.
thank you, teacher.
So your serial is number 3 now. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
You have got time. I know that whole day. Yes, she's on holiday now.
Yes, teacher.
Is it is it a paid holiday, Auntie? Yeah, Prajapati?
Yes, teacher. I took leave from officially.
Oh, that's good. So that's cool. All right, now we are going the questions one by one. Okay. So Prajapati, listen to us, then you can answer it. Uh, so, is it a popular job in your country?
Yes. Me or Prajapati, teacher.
I'm talking to you. Prajapati is not yet here. She's just listening now. She's listening to us.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is a popular job in my country.
And do you like your job?
Yes, I like my job.
You like your
And
job?
then the duration, so I give the reason.
No. Do you like your job? Yes, I like my job. Or no, I don't. For example, okay. I didn't say why do you like your job. If I say why do you like your job, then it should give us the reason. Or why don't you like your job, then it should give us the reason. Depending on your answer, the next question is becoming, do you like your job?
Yes, I like my job.
And now, why do you like your job?
Because I like my job because I can do my job at home.
So you perform your job from your home.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to the office anymore because of the COVID.
Yes. No, no, actually, even though there is no COVID anymore here, I can do my job at home. But at least 2 or 3 days per week, I have to go to the office.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lucky you. That's the one. I didn't wanna. I didn't want to leave this job, but
Okay.
because of COVID and because of this lockdown, I took leave. But my leave will finish before lockdown, and I'm in tension now.
Don't worry. You can apply for the more extension of your holiday. Can you do that?
Yes, yes, I have leave, but they will not give now.
They'll not authorize you. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Now, we're going to come to talk to you in a moment, okay, Prajapati? Let us finish quickly with NT. So that question is not related, or relative, because do you get on well with your colleagues? Because you work from home, there is no colleagues at your home. Okay, now my question is, how do they monitor whether you're working correctly or not if you're working from home?
Yeah. Actually, the manager will give me the time to submit the data. Yeah, it is around every day I have to submit my data, my work before 3 p.m. in Indonesia, and by sending it in email.
Okay, that's cool. Uh, what was your first day like? Do you remember?
Yes, I was. Yeah, I remember about it. Uh, at the first time I joined the company, I just had to input the attendance data around 15 workers in a team. But now I have to input more than 1,000 data every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What responsibilities do you have at work?
Yeah, mm, I have to I have to do my work in a. I mean, if my job. I mean, if I have job like entering and I mean inputting the data from production staff, I have to be more careful because it will impact to the salary of the worker.
So that means if you make a mistake, then it will be a problem, yeah? But my question is that whether you're making mistakes or not, who is going to check it?
Yeah. After I finish, after after finishing input, after finishing input the data, I will send it in a finance staff, and then they will check it my job, my work.
Okay. Uh, if you had a chance, would you change your job?
I haven't.
Look, it's a conditional chance sentence.
Yeah, if we have the chance,
If you had that chance, would you change your job?
yeah, if we get we can send it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I would change my job to be an entrepreneur.
Now, listen to the question and read the question first before you answer anything. If you had a chance, would you change your job? First, you should be answer yes or no.
Yes.
If I had the chance, I would change my job.
I already.
Yes.
Yes.
If you want to answer
Yes.
no,
I would. Yeah. Yes. I would change my job.
if I had the chance, remember to use the full sentence when you're answering. Don't just say half sentence, incomplete sentence. Okay.
Let me repeat.
If you had the chance, would you change your job?
Yes. I would change my job if I had the chance.
Now, next question would be, where do you like to work?
Uh, I like to work for my own company, my own business.
Okay, so that means you have to start your own business.
I going to start up my business.
All right, okay. Well done. Thank you very much. So, Anna Rios, you're also listening to us. Okay, if you have anything to ask in the meantime, Raj, Prajapati, or Anna Rios, any of our viewers, please do let me know in the commentary section. I'll be happy to answer you. Okay, Raj, you are next. Are you ready? To, yeah, you can your business. You can say you're in a business. You can say your business responsibilities instead of job. You can say that I'm a business person or an entrepreneur. Okay. So, what's your job? Okay, and where do you work? You sell item, not sales items. You sell item. Look, salesperson. Look, I sell item. I'm sorry. Yeah, I work for the sales. Now it is plural. Remember the difference. Sell and sells. I sell items. Okay, then the related question might be, what kind of items do you like to sell? What kind of items would you like to sell? Okay, remember that if a word is not an English word, you need to explain. Okay, like you said, sharis, kurtis, people might not understand who are not from Asian countries. What do you mean by shari? What do you mean by kurti?
Teacher is a very English word.
Yeah, it is not English word. That's why you say sari is a traditional dress. Kurti is a traditional dress. You need to give a little bit clarification.
So yeah, what was the question, teacher?
Okay, the question is on the screen. What items would you like to sell?
I would like to sell like Indian traditional sarees and
Very good. Okay. And why did you choose the job?
because this job is very easy and I can easily earn money.
Good answer. Is it a popular job in your country?
Yes, it is very popular in my country. Like the people Indian they are more popular in my country, more than outside.
Okay. Do you like your job?
Yes, I do like this job very much.
hmm So, do you have colleagues?
Yes, I have colleagues. I have friends.
Friends and colleagues. Friends and colleagues are different. Raj, remember that.
Friends like yeah, like staff person.
Co-workers,
Yeah, I have
the,
coworker.
the people who work with you.
We have a good bonding between us.
Okay, that is not hard. I want to know. First, you have to say, do you have colleagues?
Yes,
I have colleagues. Okay. Then, do you get on well with your colleagues? Now you have to answer the relationship you and your colleagues.
like yeah, I maintain very good relationship with colleagues.
How do you maintain that?
Like once in like I get like a visit from my
Colleagues. Okay. Do you uh, go to their party, their home?
yeah, of course. Sometimes I go to their home.
hmm So, do they invite you?
Yes, like if if they say like sometimes we meet and I they invite me, then I just go.
All right. That's cool. All right. So, what was your first day like?
My first day was like I was very shocked, like how I will be how I will be studying in the first day. I was very shocked.
Okay. What responsibilities do you have at work?
I have responsibilities like to create studies and to sell the products to customers.
Okay. If you had the chance, would you change your job?
No, actually, I don't want to change my job because I'm doing good in this job, so I have no idea to change this job.
Do you plan to continue with your job in the future?
I can't say because the things are changing rapidly, so I'm not sure that I will stick with this job. Definitely, I will take job in the future.
Okay. Auntie, I forgot to ask you this question. Do you plan to continue with your job in the future? Auntie, are you
No,
there?
I don't. Eh,
Sorry.
jelas, yeah. Yes, I do. Yes, yes, I do. Yes, I I will continue the job in the future.
Okay. Okay. Well done, both of you. Now, Prajapati, and after that, Anarieras. Yeah, I can hear you. Would you like to answer this question, Prajapati? Can you please wait a little bit? Because let me ask this question to Anarieras. Anarieras. Thank you. Anarieras. What's your job?
My job is programmer.
Mm.
So I'm currently a computer programmer, or currently I'm a computer programmer. Okay, let's change this way. Currently, I'm a computer programmer. Okay. Okay. Where do you work? No, I work for the. Where do you work means for which company or for which department? For example, I work for the Microsoft. You can say companies in the IT department. Okay. Microsoft company. Actually, Microsoft. Hmm. Hello, brother Anwar. Welcome. I work for the Microsoft in the IT department. So when you're answering this question, remember you have to mention your organization name as well as the department name both together. Amalgate it. Okay, mix it up. So why did you choose the job? Hmm. Tell like I chose the job because mhm, I was offered only this job. Okay, I was offered. So you answer like this, choose the pattern, whatever the question pattern. Like, why did you choose that job? I chose that job because I was offered only this job, or with a good because it's a lucrative job, or because it was a very high paying job. It was a challenging job. Okay, answer it a different way. Okay. Okay. Is it a very popular job in your country? So, and I say like this, yes, it is a popular job in my country. Yes, it's a in my in my country. Say again. Yes, it is a popular job in my country. Okay, is that clear? Mhm. Do you like your job? Yes. Yes, I like my job. Okay. Do you have colleagues? Yes. Do not go beyond this answer. Yes, I have colleagues, or no, I don't have colleagues. Okay. Do you get on well with your colleagues? Do you get on well with your colleagues? You can see the question on the screen. I get on well. I get on well. Look at this word. Get on well. Yeah. Good relation. Good relations. Yeah. Uh, uh, good relations with my colleagues. Okay. Yes. You can say I get on well with my colleagues, or I have good relations with my colleagues. Okay. All right. Say these sentences, please. Yes, I get on well with my colleagues, or I've got I've good relations with my colleagues. Okay, very good. Next question. What is your first day like? What was your first day like in past tense? Okay, let's skip for you. It might be difficult. Okay, what responsibilities do you have at work? So, what are your job roles, job descriptions? It's a good answer. I have a lot of job responsibilities in my job, and I have to make sure I develop a program correctly with good coding. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So, do you like your job? If you had the chance, would you change your job? Want to change my job? Say like this: I don't want to change my job. My job. Okay, that's great. Do you plan to continue with your job in the future? Do you plan to continue with your job in the future? Hmm. Very good. Well done, Anariras. Thank you very much. Ladies, Raj, uh, Prajapati, and Auntie, give a big applause for Anariras. He's really going pretty well. Okay, Srijit has a question. Because I'm a teacher here, in order to join any teacher on this app, you need to subscribe to the teacher. That is the rule and procedure. Okay, welcome Veni again and all the lovely people. Ganesh, welcome. Do not disappoint me. We don't say do not do disappoint me. Do not disappoint me is fine. Okay, Prajapati, are you ready? Um, all right. I hope that you answer better than everyone. Okay, because you are already in a job, senior nurse. Welcome, Prajapati, to our task one. Let's ask the first question. What's your job? And what do the nurses do?
Teacher mainly the work for nurses is taking care of people's health.
How do you take care of the people's health?
Teacher sometimes we do sick and then to look away people's for some disease and used to we work in hospital when people comes with the disease then they get sick they come in hospital sometimes they get admission and we take care them in that way we give medication on time and we give advice what to do and what not to do.
Very good. Raj, your question. Teacher, if possible, suggest the CEO of Hallo to start on a weekend subscription. I didn't get you. Could you please explain, Raj? Raj?
Hello, teacher.
Yeah, I didn't get your comments, honestly. What do you mean by that?
I mean that only for Saturday Sunday subscription for teachers. So possible like for every month Saturday Sunday subscription. Students who are not free on weekdays.
Okay, but as you see that when someone subscribes to a teacher, they can join anytime. It is not only Saturday, Sunday. Even if they are free on the weekends or weekdays.
Like for them like special prices from the special price.
I see. Okay, you want to say so they can join during the weekends only, but it's special price, special
Yes, yes,
cost.
yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's a good point. We have a meeting. I'm going to raise the meeting there. This topic. No problem. So let's go back to our last speaker, Prajapati. And where do you work?
Teacher right now I'm doing work in a government school in Siam, in district.
Okay. And which country are you from again? Mention the country name.
I'm from
Very good. And also mention the department name, company department, as you have mentioned, is a government job, nursing department or healthcare department. Okay. Okay. So, why did you choose that job? I chose. I chose. Past tense. All right, that's cool. Remember that it's a past tense. Why did you choose the job? You must answer I chose rather than I choose. I choose, chose, chosen. Okay. Or if you want to use the present perfect, I have chosen the job because, or I chose the job because. Mhm. Okay. Is it a popular job in your country? Okay. Do you like your job? If you remember, you can stress with do. Yes, I do like my job. Okay. You can stress like this so that your listener can understand, oh, that's really awesome. You are stressing and do, because that means you like it. And that, or you can say, some people say, I like my job. I also love it. I not only like my job, I love it. Sometimes people say that. Okay. Do you have colleagues? It's echoing again. Yeah. Go ahead. All right. Do you get on? Do you get on well with your colleagues? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, what was your first day like?
was a little horrible for me because I got 8 and 7 reputation. I had not that much idea how to handle 8 and that much patient. It was little bit tough for me, but I got one senior there who helped me. But I enjoyed the first day as a job holder. And next, when I joined in government, it was really amazing day for me because I came again the same place from where I have finished my study. I got all of them as my staff. I worked with them, and that much I had little bit experience of doing job. And as everyone was known for me, so I was in comfortable zone.
Okay, that's cool. But still, you managed to complete your duty on the first day, right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. If you had the chance, would you like to change your job?
Yes, teacher, if I had chance, I would like to change my position, but not my department, as I am doing job now in the hospital. So I want to switch from hospital to institute where I will get chance to do job as a teacher. I want to go study more. I want to learn more. It's a really huge things for learning in this department.
Okay, that's cool. Do you plan to continue with your job in the future?
Inshallah, teacher, I will continue as much as Allah help me to allow me to do this job. If possible, I will try to change my position in between, but I will try to continue in this department.
Okay, that's great. That's really cool. If there is any more things you can discuss now, Raj, Anti, or Anariaris, if you have got any questions. Welcome, Kadar, Jeet again, Wani, Walaikum Salam, Sravani, Hussein, and Veni as well. Welcome, all the lovely people. And do not forget to support us by touching the heart shape symbol. It doesn't cost you anything, guys. Just touch it once. If the number has gone up, obviously you have given me the support. All right, guys. So thank you very much. That's really cool discussion about the speaking task. How you got you well one, how you got on well. Sorry, got on well with my questions and answering. Remember that each question has a pattern. Try to use the pattern when you're answering. Okay. Radwan, welcome. Ali, welcome. Wani, thank you very much. Remember that English language is more like a practicing. So plan, practice, find a speaking partner, talk to the person, listen to the YouTube videos, listen to the, there are thousands of resources, try to follow it, imitate it, practice it, and get it corrected by a qualified and competent teacher. That's why sometimes we need teacher for our helping, because sometimes you don't understand your mistakes. Your colleague or other fellow students might not be able to understand your mistakes, but possibly you might be able to understand it. Okay. Any other question before we finish this morning's live stream? Auntie,
No, teacher.
Raj, Anariarus? Okay, remember the new changes are coming. Our CEO is going to make a live stream 28th of June, which is tomorrow. And obviously, it should be maybe tonight, US time, Utah time, which will be 28th tomorrow, and most of the Asian countries, including the European countries. So after that, we're going to know more changes. And obviously, Raj, I'm going to propose the point that if they can start only weekend subscriptions for the English learners.
Teacher, and even like if possible, like if I want to subscribe this class, particular this class.
Yes, that's why. Yeah, that's why they're starting the Hello courses, cheaper price. More changes are coming, which will be like weekend basis. Okay, 2 days, Saturday, Sunday, or maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, or maybe Thursday, Friday, maybe Friday, Saturday. So you can choose a pair of days in a week when you are suitable. So you can subscribe to the teacher, your favorite teacher. Okay.
And teacher, even who are already subscriber, they can join, right, teacher?
I'm not sure. There are lots of unanswered questions. We're going to find it out. What would happen to the current subscriber who has subscribed to me for a longer time? because some of my subscribers have subscribed to me next year up to, February 2022. I have found it.
Yeah. So, but that's why I have a question because I have heard after August, people will continue as they subscribe teacher, but after August, Hello will cash back all who subscribe earlier. From August, it would be $20. If anyone wants to subscribe, they have to subscribe only with $20. Is it true, teacher? I have heard.
I'm not sure yet. That's why we need to wait until tomorrow, which is the 28th of June, because there are lots of changes are coming. Okay, so let us wait only 24 hours.
And the teacher, as Raj give us like nice idea. So teacher, earlier there is one option people could join with point. So if it was available, if it is available always, then anyone can join any day whenever they have point.
Like if they like this particular class, they can join with
Yes.
the point, help of point for
Mhm.
that particular
That
for
is
that particular
that is
class.
good. That is good and beneficial for students who has not that much time. They can't manage always can't attend classes. They also can they also can be benefited from that and teacher also can benefit.
In this way, more and more students will join teacher.
Mhm. Okay, there are a few suggestions are coming. That's good. Also, is it okay if you write the suggestion on the chats group so that I can remember it? And when I'm going to the meeting, we can bring the topic and we can discuss with our CEO and other teachers as well.
Teacher, I have a request. Whenever you will attend any meeting, please tell June as earlier teacher could share well. They should always get that ability so that they can help student. Because if teacher can't help, then who will help in class?
Yes. Okay. Obviously, there's going to be something amazing, so don't worry about that. Okay. Auntie, any more questions? Anna Rieras? Thank you very much. If you have learned something, remember to practice it. Okay. Practice on is the only key factor for everyone. Thank you very much. My next live stream is 4 o'clock UK time with the teacher Naily interview podcast. If you are free, join. Okay, we'll be having good time with her. Thank you very much, everyone.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you, teacher. Bye bye, Praja.
Assalamu alaikum.
Auntie.
Walaikum
Bye
salam.
bye, Auntie. Bye bye, Anarius. Bye bye, Prajapati.
Bye. Okay. Walaikum salam. Thank you very much, dear viewers who have joined from the different platforms like Facebook, YouTube, and Hello Web and Hello App. We are going to finish our live stream. Please follow me, support me to get more amazing lessons. And obviously, we're going to learn a lot of things. Remember that English language is a second language and a foreign language for us. It needs practice, it needs consistency, it needs your sacrifice, it needs your focus and planning. Study well every day, practice every day, and obviously, you're going to get the results soon. Remember that every practice, every lesson is important for you. So don't just forget to practice every day. Don't just live any day without practicing. Okay. Thank you very much. I will see you later. You take care and bye.